Ooh. Yo. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is happening, people? One Piece chapter 1169 is here. Discord, just for you, man. Just for you. Just for you, bro. We back at it again. It's really close to Christmas. Are we done with our Christmas shopping? I mean, some people get to the point with Christmas. I mean, everybody don't celebrate Christmas, but people that do. Some people get to the point where they're like, all right, I'm just, I got a small group of people I buy things for, and that's it. Yeah, so it's next week. Also, even more importantly, the top 30. Nick with a 30. Yo, appreciate you, G. He said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Yo, appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Waiting for the Amazon order to come in. Yeah, Amazon be clutch. But the thing is, I started like around Black Friday. Just here said, where's the chapter? At the same spot, my guy. They dropped it. Froob with a 21. I'm good, G. How you feeling? How y'all be getting access? Oh. I guess it is technically like it's a different site, huh? Technically. Koara 39. It's happy holidays to you, my brother. Tobirone. The final body uses her devil fruit to revert Rayleigh, Garp, Gaban in their prime cells for a limited time. Akainu solos rocks. Yo, appreciate the 5. I hope not. I hope that's not what happens. I feel like we got too many characters on our side that we don't really need the legends to step in. It's not their time. You know what I'm saying? I hope they like fall back and let everybody else kind of do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Lucas. Merry Christmas. Hope we get some Wit Studio One Piece news. We probably do. We probably do. We probably get some Wit Studio stuff. So I'm excited for Jump Fest and when that happens. What's today? Funny enough, I know, and it's crazy, right? Because publicly, or social media wise, if you let social media tell it, nobody likes these movies. Okay? And what I'm talking about, the Avatar movies. Nobody likes these movies on social media. But every time they come out, they always seem to break records. I don't understand it with social media. Because I'm going to see Fire and Ash. I'm excited to see Fire and Ash for Avatar. So, yeah, I don't get it. Apparently these movies suck, but everybody just keep going to watch it. I don't know. But that's the plan. So I'm probably going to stream for like a good 30. All right, like a good 30. The Avatar, fancy CGI Pocahontas in space. Somewhat. Well, I mean, it's kind of like when things are popular, it either gets overrated or it gets downplayed to hell. Like when Weapons came out. Like everybody's like, oh my God, I enjoy Weapons. And then people are like, Weapons is cool. It's not that good. Like, let's calm down. It's actually not good at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them situations. But I'm excited for Avatar. Like, it's not the greatest story, but, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They capping. They say they're not going to watch it, and they go out and they watch it. So, yeah. I'm not streaming for long. I can't stream for long. I can't stream for too long. Like I said, 30. Like a 30 cap. Something like that. Then we doing that. 25th anniversary of Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a while. I'm be honest. With Lord of the Rings, the last time I tried to watch it, I fell asleep. I ain't gonna cap. The last time I tried to watch Lord of the Rings, I fell asleep. Those are long movies, though. You feel me? Those are long ass movies, so it's kind of expected. But I'm gonna rewatch them though at some point. I'm rewatch them. Yo, Jets, what's happening? The great chapter off for break week. Got a dip. Gonna watch Avatar 3. My guy. Yeah, Jets fan. Discussion tomorrow. I'm about to watch Avatar after this as well. So I'm with you. And dropping a review. Yeah, y'all, we dropping a review for Avatar, man. We gotta do it. Yeah, I'm hype. And I just watched the first one. I'm gonna finish by the time my show starts. I'm almost done with the second one. So I'm gonna finish watching the second one. So going into it is gonna be fresh. Everything gonna be fresh in my mind from the last two. Avatar 2 ending had grown men crying. I think it's just when things get too popular, they just automatically become bad. That's just the world we live in. If something gets too popular, it reaches too many people, then all of a sudden it's bad. I mean, I think, something people keep saying is it didn't have any cultural impact. It's a popular movie, but it didn't have any cultural impact. And I keep trying to figure out what the hell does that mean. I don't know. Yeah, carried by visuals. I mean, it's when I went to theaters to watch Way of Water, it's probably the most beautiful movie I've seen. No cap. No cap. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, I don't mind. People can like what they like. Like, people can like what they like, but my thing is kind of just like, why you get mad at people like other things? That's exactly. I'm like, most movies don't have cultural impact. Most movies don't have that. Like, if it's good, it's good. Like, okay, did you enjoy it? Like, now you're worried about the cultural impact, blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. But yeah, we're not going to waste any more time. What's happened this week? Of course, over the past week, or like I said, top 30 on the 27th, 8 p.m. EST. We kicking it off. This year, the top 30 is going to be all time, right? It's going to be all time. It is not the typical top 30 that we always do, where it's like current, no dead characters. This year, we're doing all time. The dead characters involved, et cetera, et cetera. So that is happening. Also, over the past week, there's been the requisite shitting on One Punch Man. I'm not going to talk too much about One Punch Man because it kind of is what it is. What I say is, I had One Punch Man before this season at like, I want to say, as far as my favorite anime, I want to say like 20 or even higher. Now it's at like 40 just from season 3. I got to catch up to My Hero. I haven't caught up to My Hero yet. I just realized Fallout, the show is back out. I didn't know that was happening, so that's back out. We got to get with that. Then, of course, the Welcome to Dairies and Purbus, things like that. But I meant to do like a My Hero stream, and I probably will once I get caught up, because I'm not going to let people do that. I'm not going to let people get away with that and act like My Hero didn't have a cultural impact. No, I think My Hero, for what it was, we had high expectations, right? I agree. We had high expectations, but I think for what it's worth, it was a good show. So we gonna celebrate My Hero and its ending the right way, because I think it deserves that at least. Yeah. I watched season 1 of Fallout, so I'm excited for season 2. Yeah, My Hero is supposed to be the next Naruto almost. That's what that was the hype it got. So it's tough. My Hero stream. Probably do it on YouTube. Probably on YouTube. Well, the catch up is going to be on Patreon. The celebration is going to be on YouTube because we got to catch up and watch. I think I'm like 2 seasons behind. Who's not allowed in the top 30? Ryuma's allowed. Davey, no Joy Boy, no Emu. That's it. No Davey, no Joy Boy, no Emu. I think because here's what happens, right? Here's what happens with the Emu. And if you use a Gorosei, the Gorosei can only be one spot. I hate when I'm watching a top 30 or looking at somebody's top 30 and they got like hella spots clogged with like Gorosei members. It's just boring. It's just boring. And then why I say no Joy Boy, Emu, or Davey is because more often than not, they're gonna be 1, 2, 3. I think that's boring. Like more often than not, you're gonna be 1, 2, 3, Davey, Joy Boy, Emu. So I'm like, let's actually try. Like it's nothing like we just War Curie, Noshjuro, Jupiter. Damn, on time? Let's go, Big Daddy. I've been loving Elbath and the no anime related podcast too. Hey man, appreciate you, white boy. Yeah, Elbath has been crazy. And the One Piece anime, Egghead about to be done too. And Egghead, I mean, the recent One Piece anime episode, the last 2 actually, have been pretty damn good. And if that's what we have to look forward to when it comes to the seasonal anime, I'm with it. Young Brip said all the Gorosei have feats, Brago. I mean, the thing is, the Gorosei have feats, but they're so trivial. Like for War Curie, like a lot of his feats are based on what wasn't able to be done to him. It's like, well, Luffy couldn't hurt War Curie. It's like, okay. Or Noshjuro was like, well, he took out all the Pacifista. Okay. Right? Or Mars. He was flying really big over the. Right? I don't know. Maybe I just don't rate the Gorosei like that. But I just think it's boring based off of everything that happened in Egghead to kind of rank them. To Emmett Hurt, War Curie, I don't know. Like, Saturn, we gonna rank Saturn? Is everybody gonna have Rocks, Roger, and Garb top 3? I don't think so. But that's my thing. It's like for Rocks, Roger, and Garp, here's the thing. I don't think those 3 are a monolith. For the Gorosei in general, I feel like they were all, that's why they failed. And I think not only in the story, but as far as captivating the audience, because they were all treated the same. All the Gorosei were treated the same when it came to Egghead. So in general, they all accomplished nothing because they couldn't. And so they all feel like very stagnant, like somebody said, unimaginative characters. And that's how I feel about the Gorosei. As far as combatants, you can tell like their hands were tied, and there's only so much that can happen. Like we had Atlas stopping Noshjuro so the Strides could get away. It took away, I think, from their agency a bit because it was just like all of them there. And nothing got accomplished. So ranking them when it comes to power scaling, they didn't do anything. Like, okay, only thing that was accomplished with the Gorosei being at Egghead was that Dory and Brogy got upscaled. In my mind. Dory and Brogy got upscaled in Egghead because of the Gorosei. So, I just think it's just more fun without having them clog the list 5 times. Like, and now, if we include Garling, that's like 6 members just clogging the list. So I don't know. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. No Gorosei. Okay, the Gorosei have 1 spot. 1 spot, including Garling. You can put the Gorosei at 1 spot. Whomever you think is the strongest, you can rank them. You have 1 spot. I think that's fair. Just put him 1 spot. Who you think is the strongest, put him there. Will Loki be making his debut? Who looked weaker, Saturn or Garling? I think ultimately Saturn, because Garling wasn't in his prime. Garling was like young, so I think Saturn is gonna look ultimately worse, even if we haven't seen the best of Garling. Will Loki be making his debut? I think. I think he should. I think he should. They ain't clogging lists. They're all characters have feats. Okay, young Brib, give me a significant Mars feat. Real quick before we start the chapter. Give me a significant Mars feat. Or Jupiter. Tell me something that Mars did that captivated you that you're like, we gotta rank this guy. Again, the Gorosei, they feel like, you know what the Gorosei felt like in Egghead? They felt like the numbers with agency. That's what the Gorosei felt like. They felt like the numbers with agency. Like Oda went for the shock value of all of them being there, and they don't do anything. Like the best thing Noshijuro did was basically blitz the Pacifista. I was like, oh my God, he's really fast. They're just numbers with agency. Lucci was scared shitless in Mars's presence. That's portrayal of strength. I mean, they all were scared when Saturn showed up. You know what I mean? They all were terrified. Like, oh my God, what is this hockey? And it all just so trivial because it leads to nothing. That's my thing. Is I have no problem having whomever you think is the strongest Gorosei, have them at one spot. Other than that, yo, we don't need to put 5 of the Gorosei there, bro. We don't need that, bro. Let's actually see how people rate the strongest characters all time. Like, I feel like that's just, and here's the thing. When we get to the top 30, right? As soon as you see the first Gorosei, you know you're about to go on a run of 5 more Gorosei going up, right? Because generally people put them at the same spot, right? Where it's like, okay, we have Warcurie, then we have Noshijuro, then we have Jupiter, then we have Mars, then we have Saturn. And it's like, bro. It's boring. It's boring. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're one entity. And Garling's top 10, we got to put respect on his name. I don't think that's absolutely necessary. I don't think we have to put respect on Garling's name at all. I don't think Garling has done anything yet worth respect. But, you know, I think even with someone like Garling, you got to have some foresight. You got to have some foresight. You got to probably rank Garling a bit further and assume what his prime looks like with him being a Gorosei member now. It's some leaps you have to make. So, I think even Ryuma is one that you kind of have to pull out of your ass. Like, how much do you rate the legend? Is Ryuma top 30 all time? Right? So, I mean, but here's the thing, bro. None of this shit is facts. Right? None of it is facts. None of it is like a science. We just guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what people got to understand. Like, with this power scaling in One Piece, we just guessing, bro. And that's okay. We just making shit up. Like, this shit is not serious, bro. We are guessing how these characters in a story that we have never seen, where they would stack up arbitrarily against other characters. I don't know. So, you know, Ryuma, like, all right, without working on my list yet, if I had to blind rank Ryuma right now in my top 30, with the legend that he is, Black Blade, I would struggle to put Ryuma beyond even the tier 2 guys. Now I'm thinking like Prime Ryuma with the legend that he is. Who do I rate more, him or Odin? All time. That's kind of where my mind is right now. Am I around Odin? Am I around Ryuma? That's kind of where I am all time. But again, this is like, you know, I think there should be some respect to the legend, right? And there should be some respect with the Black Blade, but oh, you think around Odin is downplayed? Odin is a legend too. And we've seen Odin, so it's like, you know. No, Davy Jones, Emu, and Joy Boy aren't included in the top 30 all time. Kuzani's over Ryuma for sure. Bro, Kuzani's over a lot of these niggas. Niggas gonna stop playing with Kuzan. I ain't gonna cap. But all right, let's get to the chapter. Let's get to chapter One Piece chapter 1169. 5 minutes in, perfect timing. The real law says Luffy over Prime ran Gabon, even though Gabon had to tell him to be mindful of how he uses Conqueror's Haki. I'll be honest, y'all. Luffy's one of the harder characters to rate or rank, especially all time. Because is Luffy over Prime Gabon and Prime Ray? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I really don't think so. Not yet. Right now, I don't think so. Like, let's think about it for real. Like, with the skills that these people have, and it's kind of like, do you think Rayleigh can hold out versus Gear 5 Luffy until the time limit is over? I think so. I mean, because the question comes out like, do you think Rayleigh or Scopper could have been Yonko after Roger died? I think so. But then, all right, let's go a little bit deeper. Do you think Prime Rayleigh or Prime Scopper are fighting against Kizaru? I think so. And then it comes down to like, do you think Kizaru could have gotten a W if he didn't sell? I think so. So it's like, Luffy just got a ways to go with that stamina. The stamina is the biggest issue. The stamina is the biggest issue. Now, it is a plot convenience. So how much do we rate it? So, you know. And that's the thing. That's just like a guesstimation. Parts of, but Luffy's not even in his prime yet. He's not even in his 20s and has Master Gear 5 either. I mean, let's be honest, bro. How old we think Luffy gonna make it to in the series? Luffy probably becomes like peak of his powers is probably 20 years old in the current story. I would say this. It's not about prime Luffy. It's about right now. Like right now. Right now, if Luffy's dropped into a battle with Prime Rayleigh, right? Who is winning? Who is winning? Is Gear 5 enough to take out Prime Rayleigh currently? Based on what we've seen from Egghead, from Elbaf, do you think he's grown from Egghead to Elbaf? We have seen nothing of Prime, really, though. I mean, I mean, come on, guys. No, he's got a chance, but I think personally, I think it's disrespectful to think that Luffy beats Rayleigh right now with the time limit that he has. Is Prime Ray boxing with Prime Kaido? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, yes. I think Kaido's stronger than Prime Ray, but yes. I agree. I don't think he beats Prime Kaido. But yes. Can I reach out to Ty? I'll reach out to Ty. I'll reach out to Ty. I'll reach out to Ty. I mean, it's kind of like, bro, like, let's be for real, man. And again, this is opinion based, it's based off of what we see. We had Yamato boxing against Kaido for a little bit. Right? Yamato is boxing against Kaido. Now, you can go back and forth if, like, hey, you know, was he trying? Was he not? We had Odin boxing against that wasn't Prime Kaido. We had Odin boxing against Kaido. It's like, who do we? Maybe it's just like the love on Roger and the Roger Pirates just isn't there. But we saw Scopper was skilled enough to like make Luffy say, "All right, we gotta be serious." He says because the parallel with Zoro, because Zoro is going to be much stronger than Rayleigh. I don't even know. I mean, Zoro's going to be stronger than Rayleigh. But as far as peak Zoro, I don't know what the gap is. Be Hero is one of my favorite. To Be Hero, one of my favorite reactions from you behind One Piece. Eminence and Peaky. Appreciate you. Have you announced if you're doing JJK Modelo? Yo, Diaz, I appreciate you. Yo, okay. All right, we got to get to the chapter. I really got to go. But To Be Hero X, bro, when I say like masterful storytelling, let me say masterful storytelling. It's such an amazing show. Such an amazing show. I can't wait to watch all of it. I'm doing JJK Modelo. I'm doing JJK Modelo. You got Rayleigh over Mihawk all time? I can't reveal that. Is it it's Modulo. Yo, JJK Modelo is hilarious. Do I have Rayleigh over Mihawk all time? Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. Yeah, but I'm reading Modulo. I will be. Yo, it's a spicy one. See, if you have Shanks over Roger, Mihawk needs to be right there. Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's hilarious. Oh, man. We get the Mihawk talks before the chapter. Now we're about to get to the chapter. But yeah, all right. One Piece chapter 1169. We did okay. We're about to okay. Dude, that went way too long, y'all. We're supposed to be talking about the chapter. But yeah, it's top 30 season, so fuck it. It is what it is. There's somebody right now probably watching the VOD like, yo, why is this nigga not getting to the chapter, bro? Like he power scaling. Yes, nigga. It's December. It's December. The Mihawk slide the Hey, it's been actually incredulous. Yeah, it's top 30 season. But no. All right, 1169. Yo, Bones said, "May I see your?" No, we got like 10 minutes left, so we gotta get through this. All right, here we go. Okay, weekly jump. I just got to a place. Also, I'm caught up with Kagurabachi. I think I told you all that. I got to a place in Sakamoto Days that I'm not sure if I agree with where they're going yet because of somebody that died. And it's like a mechanism in Sakamoto Days that I think is. I still don't know how I feel about it. It's pretty strange. It's pretty strange. Pretty strange. Very strange. But I don't know. Oh, Kagurabachi? Oh, Kagurabachi, if I had to rate it as a manga, ooh, 8.5? 8.5. Now, if I project it to an anime, the right studio, niggas gonna be salivating. Niggas are gonna be salivating. I haven't finished the museum. Wait. Did I finish? No, I have. I finished the museum arc. I did. Wait, whoa. Where am I? Yeah, I did. I don't know why people hate on me. Oh, this is gonna prove them wrong eventually. I'll be honest. I don't think people actually hate Mihawk. I think people hate the fans and the clamor around him. I don't think people actually hate Mihawk. Mihawk is a very likable character. I mean, personally. And from what I see, I don't see people slandering Mihawk unless it's kind of being petty to kind of go at Mihawk's fans. Because, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of Mihawk's fans is just like Zoro fans with jobs. So I think, or Zoro stands with jobs. They're Mihawk stands, not Mihawk fans. Mihawk stands. Mihawk fans are cool. I know a lot of Mihawk fans that are cool. It's Mihawk stands. I think people go at Mihawk stands or go at Mihawk because of the stands. So I don't. So of course it goes back to Mihawk. Was like, yo, damn, why niggas hate on Mihawk? But I think it's just around the clamor around the stands. Because I think the same thing is kind of like with Zoro, how he used to be with Zoro for a long time. So I think Mihawk is dope. But I think just one. I mean, and it's the fan base. The fan base impacts it. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. And so people go back and they do things to be petty because the fans or the stands rather because again the fans are cool. The stands go out of their way to be annoying. But all right. Stop distracting me, bro. I gotta go. Like I gotta go, bro. Fire and Ash. We gotta get to it. Also, I did cop something this weekend. Whoa. I did cop something. Hold on, y'all. I felt like it was only right. It was only right to do it. I had to. I saw it when I was out. And I don't own any of it. But I felt like it was time. All right. I felt like it was time. We got the first one, bro. We got it. Dragon Ball. Had to, bro. And this shit is, yo. Look at this shit. It's so fire. It's so fire, bro. It's so fire. So yeah, had to do it. But now, All right, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, 1169. For real now. For real now. For real now. But I had to cop that. I mean, come on, bro. Okay. Ooh. I'm probably review standing up, not a live reaction though, because I yap too much to stand up. Maybe next one. Maybe next one. But ooh. All right. Hot take. Hot take. And y'all niggas might hate me, but I don't care. I don't think the Straw Hats have had a panel this sexy yet. I don't. Cover story. This is insane. It is reverse cowgirling on it. It is reverse or cowboy. Reverse cowboy. It is glaze, but come on, bro. This is tough. Why is Barbell here? This is tough though. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is something that I would like to get this on a shirt. Like this, like the back of the shirt, and like the front just says rocks, and the back just has like this panel on the back. I'll probably put an X through Strucin. Nah, this is tough. This is so good. What does Shiki do? What? I'm trying to figure out, is his leg, what is his leg doing? Oh, we can't see his other leg? I don't know. Morge sold me Fent said, I will pleasure myself to this color spread tonight. Oh, cross leg sitting. Okay. Here's the thing. Strucin is a, whatever. But it's not like all these other people are like good people. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't cut out Strucin. Like, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not even realize. Yo, is she grabbing Whitebeard's chin? I look at Captain John. Yo, this is fire. This is fire. This is fire. Just in his lap, like, nah. This is fire, man. I'm not, I would never cape for Strucin. I'm just saying everybody here is not like a good person. Why Silver X look like Mr. One? Huh. Maybe it's just this angle. Okay. Okay. All right. 14 years ago. Sissy not using teeth. Whoa. Just had to double check, make sure, matchups are set. This is playoff season. Fantasy football. All right, 14 years ago, Gavon's house, Realm of the Sun, Elbath, just before the fateful massacre. Okay, so we're going back to Shanks and Scopper's conversation. What? Captain Roger has a son? Seems like it. Garp told me about him the last time we crossed paths. The kid's done well to stay out of the Navy's clutches. Okay. Quick tangent. Okay, quick tangent. One of my friends called me today that they're anime only, but they kind of get updates from the manga through TikTok. It's one of those, right? So they're not diehard, they're super casual. But then they asked me, they're like, random. They said, yo, why did Roger leave his son with Garp and not really a Scopper? We had a conversation about it as far as like why it made more sense for Garp. Probably to, have Ace in a better position, probably to also throw the Marines off so they wouldn't so they wouldn't be able to find Ace easily. But ultimately I was like, did he even consider them? But I think it's just like there's trust in Garp. I think he wanted better for Ace, but also I think it's to kind of throw them off. So I think ultimately, I would say he'd want a better life for his son. But I wish it was just more there from Roger to kind of influence Ace as far as how he really felt. So Roger trusts Garp more than Ray and Gabon. That's hard to believe. I think. That's hard to believe. There's no way he trusts Garp more than Rayleigh and Copper. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They're homies. They're definitely home. They're cool. But there's no way. Wait, we think Roger trusted Garp more than Rayleigh and Scopper? No. I think it's a combination of, again, Garp being the last person that they would think would have Ace, and 2, wanting a better life. There's no way he trusts Garp more than Rayleigh or Scopper. What? Bro. Y'all think, wait, we think Luffy trusts Kobe more than Zoro or Sanji? It is, bro. No, I don't think it's a trust thing. I think it's more of that's probably the last place they would look. I think he trusts Garp. But then why? Okay, first off, there is no indication that Garp would be a good person to raise anybody's children. That's what I'm saying. I agree. I agree with Rayleigh and Scopper being high profile, and it probably puts Ace in danger if you entrust him with Ace. That's what I think it is. I think it's more so about if it's Garp, there's no way they would suspect it. And I think he probably wanted Ace to be a better person. I'm not going to go to, he trusted Garp more than his right hands or his wings. No way. Come on, y'all. Come on. All right. Here we go. Now, so I basically have a little brother out there. True. You and Buggy were always like our sons. Who knows, with Captain Roger's blood flowing through him. Fuck. I don't. I. Oda drives me crazy with this Ace stuff, and he does it every arc. Every arc, Oda reminds us, yo, Ace had it all in front of him, man. If you just only get over his daddy issues, it was all in front of him. I'm just like, it's like Oda likes reminding us of pain, right? He likes reminding us of the pain. And also, the issue is, okay, we don't know what transpires, but Shanks is like, oh, that's like a little brother. We know what it was when Shanks met up with Ace. Like, he was, cordial. But it was more so like after the conversation, it was like Ben Beckman damn near shitting on Ace. I gotta come back to this. The title's not hereditary, right? Well, besides, most burdened with high expectations fail to reach the top. That's tough. Yikes. That's some real shit though. Also, something that keeps happening and is so obvious to me. And again, this is somewhat an idiotic take because I understand how people do stories are completely different and people like and dislike characters for various reasons. But I don't see how people can hate as a character. I don't see it. But that's me from my purview. I don't see it. But okay, is that so? I think things are more interesting that way. That's some real talk. Some real talk. What was the point though? Is it just okay? It says it cut out? Oh, say I don't know how somebody can hate Shanks. Shanks. They say Oda hypes him too much. Well, and look at Caster because he's a fraud. Because he's a fraud, we've literally seen several instances. They say he's just too perfect. Can't just. Well, okay. As a football fan, I remember the years of before Tom Brady became like the greatest quarterback of all time, right? It's like, I want to say 2013, around 2014, 2015, the conversation was still between Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, right? As far as like who's the best at the time. Some people hated Tom Brady just because too many people like Tom Brady. They're like, nah, he gets glazed too much, so I don't like it. So, and I think I guess popular characters just get that stigma. Itachi, Gojo. Niggas hate Gojo. Like, niggas hate Gojo. Kakashi got it for a while, but then Kakashi started actually being I can see it. But anyway. Meanwhile, Dogaha. Well, the thing is, what happens is which you know, that's part of popularity. That's part of like marketing. You create sides, and some people feel like if I like Sukuna, I have to hate Gojo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, niggas hated Itachi because they felt like Itachi was too hyped, too perfect. Oh man, oh man. So, all right. Doga, ha ha ha. Ooh, it's Loki. I mean, Prince Loki. He's returned. Elder Diawl just arrived too. Foyer of the audience chamber. Your Majesty, why did you do that? He was just chaining you as ordered. Why did I cut down that soldier? What am I? My body's moving on its own. Because of those orders? I'm simply forced to snuff out anyone in my way? Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. I agree. I agree. I agree, Breezy. Peyton would get a lot of hate just because early Peyton is essentially what Lamar Jackson is right now. But all right. Okay, so for Harold, he's moving and not even understanding what he's doing, but it seems like he's conscious again. So is Emu just teasing him? Did Emu just give him a taste of what it could be like? Because it's like he's thinking clearly now. Could it really be impossible to disobey? Is it messing with my thoughts too? Will this last forever? And the country will suffer as long as I live. This body of mine is a walking hazard. Nah, for real, because it looked like Emu it was just a tip. Because it's like he's back and he's like, huh, what happened? Emu's just showing him like how deep he can go as far as the control. It'll be for nothing. It'll all be for nothing. The last 144 years of my life. I have to die now. You men, kill me now. As if I'd ever let Elbaf be enslaved. Hurry, before I'm completely taken over. Your Majesty, what are you saying? Old man, I'm... Okay, hold on, my nigga. Hold on. I got issues, all right? I got issues. If I'm with my mans and I say to stab me, I would like at least a little bit more deliberation. It seemed like he's like, yo, stab me. Them niggas said, ah! Like, God damn. Somebody said, Your Majesty, what are you saying? All them other niggas is like, ah! Well, I guess after he killed that nigga, they was like, all right. That was mad quick. Am I tripping? Like, bro, we had one person say, what are you saying? Loki walks in, they all just said, all right, nigga, bye. Bro. No, I'm thinking about like the king is telling you to stab him. They didn't waste any time. I don't know, bro. And look, yo, okay. Yo, look at the dude. Look at this dude all the way to the right. He's actually smirking. Bro, they're smirking. One of the dudes, he don't even look like he's sad about it. Yo, did they not like Harold? I hope there was, bro. Okay, I want to say it's a time jump, but it looked like it went from Your Majesty, what are you saying? To old man, they just did it. All right. Harold, it can't be. I really am immortal. I'm regenerating? Stop this. All of you run. Okay, all right. I'm gonna shoot him some bail. I'm gonna say that it was a time jump. This is not even the first time they stabbed him. Cause the nigga came back. I don't know. He says, ooh ah! How am I supposed to die now? Someone help me. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, Harold. Now you see what this nigga Loki was going through. And all right, I don't want to like persecute Harold in this moment because this is a moment of him like trying to, fight for his country. But man, like Loki was a kid feeling this way. He couldn't even die. King. Oh man, Yarrow better sit himself down somewhere. I mean, that's why that nigga got a sword in his head. That's like. What is niggas? Why cast it going back and forth about Shanks? Oh my god. The weekly cast to crash out. It's all good. I'll cut to the chase. Harold and I were both bound by the most shallow pact of the land to serve the individual called the Great One. Okay. All right. This is just a shallow sea covenant, mind. But even then, when we're in range, we can't defy their. This is about to be glaze. Thanks is the most. Actually, that's Blackbeard. I take it back. It's a toss up. Did it? Did my mic really cut out? Yo, what is going on? Like every time I'm about to talk about Shanks, my mic cuts out. Bro. What? Okay, maybe it's this. All right. I don't know what's going on. Okay, are we good? Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Whoa. That's freaky. All right. Anyway, I was saying I think Shanks might be the most interesting man in One Piece. Nah, no cap. This might be Mihawk upscale. That's crazy. That's crazy. What the hell? It happened twice. All right. He said, okay, that's a curious power. Yeah, it meant we could only talk more plainly when we were away from the Holy Land. I knew it. You're from the Red Hair Pirates, aren't you? What the fuck? Whoa. Did we miss something? When did Harold... Okay, I guess it's just context we're missing because I did not know Harold came across the Red Hair Pirates. So, what... Hold on. So the red hair pirates were wreaking havoc. Wild's Harold was probably taking out a lot of pirate ships. But why did Shanks act like that? Where it's like, you don't know me for real, nigga. When he was already a famous pirate. I would just be like, yeah, you probably saw me when I was a pirate. I used to be a pirate. He made it seem like he was like a low-key nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. It's not like Shanks was if we're saying Shanks was famous, and Harold's like, yo, you look familiar. You look really familiar. Oh yeah, you might have seen me, my pirate crew, or some shit like that. Or he just like was in the role. He just doubled down in the role. So no, but the thing is, it's not even conversing about something they wanted to. The point is, it's already like public information that Shanks was a famous pirate. I'm gonna just say that he was just in the role, method acting, and he wanted to show them that he's just like them. Where it's like, no, you knave, you think you're just like me? You think you can relate to me? You think you know me, little nigga? All right, hold on. Harold would probably be happy to join the Knights of God if it helped Elbaf's membership bid, but if he agrees, he'd have to enter into a deeper covenant. Is that a problem? The covenant of a full knight blesses them with inhuman strength and immortality. They're also granted the ability to travel vast distances by means of an abyss pentagram. In exchange, the Great One's voice can reach them anywhere, so disobedience becomes totally impossible, even if you're far away. This nigga Shanks was really infiltrating, learning everything about what was going on. W Rat. Who let him know more? His brother. Come on, his brother let him know. I'm sure Shamrock opened up to Shanks thinking that, yo, that's my bro. Well, if like when you with your brother, like something good happens to you, now you're telling your brother, like, yo, like if you just do this, you can get this too. All you gotta do is bam, bam, get Ginny, boom, boom, boom. And then boom, we good. But Shanks was deep, man. Harold would fully be under their thumb if he enters into that deeper covenant. Those guys have a boundless appetite for greed. I just can't see them honoring their word. I really don't think Harold should join. I don't know. I mean, I would love it if Shanks was the one who took Ginny. Either Shanks or Shamrock. I think if it's Shanks, it's more interesting. Well, here's my thing. I don't know how Oda does it, but Shanks becomes more likable the more we find out about him. He said, oh, hell no. Bro, like, dog. I think ultimately, bro, shit just gonna happen. Yo. Oh, shit. All right, I gotta hurry it up. What time is it? 9. Okay, I gotta go. Okay. Okay. What the? Knock it off, old man. What the hell is even going on here? Yeah, it's like a Conqueror's hockey clash. All right, that's too much. It's a clash. It's a very strong clash in the East Blue Seas between Clyde and Castor. The battle of the seas. All right. How are you even breathing after all those stab wounds? Why are you trying to kill us? And where's all this strength coming from? Did he? Okay. Wait. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. Because niggas hear East Blue, then they get offended. When most of the legends from the One Piece world, the strongest ones, they come from the East Blue. You feel me? Like, I understand the reputation East Blue gets because of what it is now, but look at like the niggas that came from the East Blue. It's up. First thing. Loki says where all this strength is coming from. Did he like fight with his dad before? He's like, yo, wait, how are you this strong? What happened to you, Harold? I know this nigga's not a play. Good. Yarrow says, what happened to you, Harold? Come back to your senses. All right, man. All guards, report to the throne room now. He's gone mad, the king. We have to stop him. Huh. Okay. Did a fight break out? I bet Loki's up to no good again. Hurry, we must aid our king. Explain yourself, Harold. What happened? All right, I guess he got a little strong. I guess he got a little strength to him. Him and Loki were able to pin Harold. With the Domi buff, Elder Yarrow, what I've done is unforgivable. My sanity is slipping beyond my control. Please listen to me, Loki. Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here. Tell them about the guards I slayed. Let it be known that I've repeatedly stained my hands, trying to make Elbaf a member nation. Spread the word about how I was tricked and ended up in this miserable state. They wanted me to enslave our people as warriors for the government. What do you mean? How were you tricked? They never intended to honor my terms from the very start. My king? Elder Yarrow, Loki must be the one to eat Elbaf's secret treasure. Please see to it. What? No one else can beat me with these godly powers. It was never my dream to see Elbaf subjugated by the government. I'm the worst king in the history of Elbaf. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot to kind of digest. Well, it is Domi Reversi. It's just he's not fully controlled yet. Emu's fucking with him. Harold acting like a hoe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He said he's acting like a Hold on. You must kill me and take the throne. Wait. But from what we know, right? From what we know, they told the world the opposite. The world was told the opposite, and Loki was persecuted. And Harold is heralded as the best king in Elbaf's history. And Harold, you have more than one son. I guess he's like higher than, he ain't like that. Loki held it down. Loki held it down for Harold's legacy. So Loki is right now arrested with Yarrow's knowledge because he cared about his dad's legacy and what his dad was willing to do for Elbaf. Loki's clearly imprisoned unjustly, knowing what he knows. Because remember, one thing we were told getting into this Harold story or finding out about Harold, this is the best king in Elbaf's history. They completely, remember they blocked off the castle. They did not tell who slayed. They blamed Loki for slaying all those soldiers. Oh. So Loki went on a mission to take down the world government and said, oh, it's up for these niggas. But Shanks stopped him. Okay, but to be fair, Loki would have gotten folded. He was protecting Loki. He would have gotten folded. Loki, understand this, right? Understand this. If Loki goes to marry Jawar, there's nothing that he's doing to win. Shanks saved this nigga. Nigga said, by who? Let me keep reading. You must kill me and take the throne, Loki. Let Elbaf know what a disgrace of a king I was. Kill me and elevate. All right, Harold. Harold. I love the character of Harold. That's where I am now with Harold. My issue is he is too obsessed. Not obsessed. He's not Pedro-esque, but he is very, very intent on being a martyr. Like, he wants to be a martyr so bad. Like, nigga, you know what you're asking your son to do? Tell him I was terrible. Kill me. Elevate yourself as a hero. It's like, Harold, I understand, like, but damn. You want your son to elevate himself on your death, on your back, completely staining your legacy for his benefit. If he did that, he would be exactly what the people think he is. You see what I'm saying? It's certain situations where it's like, okay, this is probably the best thing to do. But if Loki did what you're asking him to do, then he's exactly who you think he is. Now, for one, you're asking Loki to, with Yarul as a witness, saying that Harold went crazy. He killed all of the soldiers, and Loki was the only one that could stop him, and he killed him, and now he's the hero of Elbaf. No, what I mean, a martyr in somebody's eyes, Clyde, where he's, at this point, with context, he told Yarul context, right? He told Loki context. But he's still saying, yo, let them know how a disgrace of a king I was. Harold, that's not the truth. You got tricked. You were an amazing king. You wanted the best for Elbaf. Now you're falling on your sword saying, tell him how terrible I was. I'm trash. I don't deserve anything. No, that's not what happened. They pulled the wool over your eyes, but you had great intentions. And now, for what you're willing to do for your country, it's even more, I think, evident the type of man and king you are. Again, this is the heat of the moment. It's a lot happening at once. he's asking a lot of Loki right now. And again, this is the correct thing to do. This would be the correct thing to do. It saves Loki's reputation. It kind of gives the people of Elbaf somebody to follow. However, Harold, here's the thing. Have you vetted Loki as a leader? Have you vetted Loki as a king? Do you really think that Loki should lead Elbaf? Or are you doing this simply because this is what has to be done right now? So Brago loves defending this guy. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what happened. That's how I see it. I'm not the biggest Harold stan, but I'm not just going to jump on the Harold hate train because other niggas hate Harold. Y'all know I don't do that. Yes, most people hate Harold. Oh, Harold's a dumbass. Harold's an idiot. I'm like, I'm looking at the nuance of the situation. I understand the popular take is to hate Harold and say he's an idiot. But for me, I understand the context. I don't think it's as black and white as niggas saying. I've called Harold an idiot. I've called him naive. I've called him just like super optimistic about the worst organization in the world. But again, we have so much more context than Harold ever had. But one could argue Rox was trying to warn him. Saul even kind of gave him inclination. But I'm saying, like, we kind of have to look at the entire story. He was blinded by ambition, and he thought, like, this was the way. And we can't forget, things were going great for Elbaf. Elbaf was on the up and up, and the perception of the Giants were changing. It's not like everything was going wrong or nothing was happening. Good things were happening. That's all I'm saying. To man, it's okay to call characters dumb. I don't view Harold as dumb. I think dumb is not an accurate way to portray what happened. I think he's just naive. He was ambitious. He was naive. And they took advantage of it. Ambitious, naive, desperate. Dumb, I feel like that's just like a very just surface level way to look at it. Oversimplification. Exactly, Clyde. Harold was warned by Rox. I think for what Rox was trying to accomplish, it's hard to take the message without looking at the messenger, right? It's almost like me and my boy used to work together, right? And he got fired from the job. Now he's telling me, yo, these people are the worst people. I'm like, are you telling me this because it's legit, or are you telling me this because you got fired, nigga? Which one is it? So, and then Rox, Rox wanted to take over the world government, and he wanted Harold's help. So for him saying, yo, he's like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Harold's like, I mean, shout out to Playboy Johnny Carter for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, man. I do understand the Saul telling him more or talking more about what they are, but Harold said, okay. I don't care about how I'm remembered. That's not important. The only thing that matters is securing Elbaf's future. Don't you see? You go that far. I'm counting on you, Loki. You're the only one who can make things right. And again, this is my issue with Harold. He's such a flawed character. I think that makes him a great character. Because you don't even, okay. This could have been a very very easy transition and passing of the torch if he just took Loki under his wing. If he took Loki under his wing, I don't hate Garp by Araya. I do not hate Garp. But if he took Loki under his wing and Loki was with him through these moments, it would be such an easy transition because Loki would understand Harold even more. Funny enough, this is the moment where Loki probably understands his dad more than he ever has. There's a criminal roaming the castle. Sire, seal the chamber doors. Right away, your majesty. What have you done? You're not the King Harold I knew. Indeed, that Harold is gone. I'm now the Great One's vassal. Oh my God. You forgetting Harridan? Come on, bro. Let's be fucking for real. If we're going to be one thing, let's be for real. None of you will be allowed to escape. The truth of what happened here will die with you. Everybody run! Oh, shit. That nigga stepped on his head. Oh. That nigga said, shut the f. I should deliver this country into the hands of Lord Emu. Hold on. Okay, so this is the contract. Wait, so for a lot of these niggas, are they even in their right minds? Because he's sounding like Sombers. Okay, here's the thing. Gunko, I wouldn't say Gunko proved that. I think in hindsight. But when Gunko, the moment where Gunko, it felt like Gunko came to her senses. Because it seemed like she snapped out of it. So you're right. I guess Gunko did prove that. Ah, man. Okay. I don't know if this. Oh God. Y'all. Oh, gosh. Oh, y'all. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. That Void Sentry flashback is going to hit like crack. But I guarantee y'all, those 5 elders, they going to go into this with good intentions. 5 elders about to be, Oda's about to redeem the 5 elders. I guarantee you, Saturn about to be the sweetest nigga alive. All them niggas, like, Oda's going to redeem the Gorosei and say that they were being controlled by Emu this entire time. Saturn is going to be the sweetest. Yo, because of how despicable Saturn was with Kuma, he's going to be one of the best people. Right? Like, he was such a good man. He wanted all good for the world. Because remember, Saturn was a scientist. So he was probably one of them that was with the ancient kingdom. And those Juro? Wow. Why didn't even give Vegapunk a contract tattoo? I wonder if Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. With the contract, it seems like they're kind of carrying out Emu's wishes. Does that limit their expertise? Because one thing for Saturn, right? After Saturn was a scientist, but Vegapunk got so much shit installed under Saturn's watch. I wonder if Vegapunk had gotten the tattoo, would it limit, I guess, how his mind works? Because then he's not free. He's more constricted. Where a lot of Vegapunk's ideas is of his own volition. So you have to keep him free. And the thing is, also, we got to remember, right? Emu doesn't want to control a lot of these people. He wants to have leverage and have them do it of their own volition more often than not. This is crazy. This chapter, whoa. This chapter got me looking at everybody differently now, bro. But I think Vegapunk probably would have been able to get out of this. I think Vegapunk probably would have been able to get out of the contract. Like, what if, okay, what about this? Vegapunk has a contract. Now he creates a bunch of satellites that don't have the contract. Remember, the satellites, they thought differently from Vegapunk. Vegapunk would have found a way. Yeah, the Gorsei, they were kind of hesitant about nuking Lelouchia. Okay, all this is telling me is that this backstory finna hit. Because I did not know the contract did this to you. Like this. Like, it completely, it rewires your brain damn near. Like, Emu may have, like, gotten everybody. But where the hell did Emu get this power? Is this just like one? What? Jesse. Maybe that's why he took his brain out. Yeah. I think redemption is kind of coming for these guys. I think redemption is coming. Loki, hurry. Damn it, why do I have to eat this devil fruit? Doesn't that mean giving up the ability to ever swim? And why is the old man suddenly acting like he has a totally different personality? You won't be eating it, Loki. That fruit is mine. You just told me to eat it, remember? You can't eat it, Harold. It'll be the end of the world. Hurry, Loki. No matter what happens, we can't let him lay hands on it. They can eat the damn fruit. Wait, did he? Wait. Did he throw that bitch? That nigga threw that shit like Guilt Thunder. Oh. That nigga say, have this! Elder Yarul, I'm afraid I must return the legendary sword you gave me long ago. Yo, Harold, come on, bro. So he's, okay, so he retains some of his memories, but his personality changes completely because the memories are still there. That's crazy. I need to eat the fruit and take up Ragnir. I won't let you. Huh. Oh! Okay! So did, okay. All right, y'all ain't tell me this. Y'all ain't tell me they got busy. All right, yo. Gabon, is that you? Yara, what happened to you? Don't worry, my helmet saved me. Nigga, huh? Yeah, yo, Caster would not be able to stomach the Shanks gas. He would not be able to stomach it. Yo, how does the helmet save you? Wait, how does the helmet save you? Does the helmet have a devil fruit? What do you mean the helmet saved you? The helmet did the one thing it failed at, the thing it was supposed to do is protect your brain. Okay, all right, let's get it. Please stop, Harold. You can't let him catch Loki. No matter how you slice it, landed ourselves in a real pinch. Harold, open your eyes. Look at what you're doing. Hey, Shanks, this immortality thing isn't half bad. I truly feel superior now. Damn it. Is there really no way to free him from having to follow those orders? This is been devil fruit passed down with an Elbaf. Whoa. Oh. That shit attacked him immediately. Yo, Harold literally said, yo, Shanks, this shit kind of lit. Ah! No break next week. This was fantastic. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Oh, no, it's a magazine break. I forgot about that. It's a magazine break next week. Ah, damn. Okay. 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 This was fantastic, y'all. This is fantastic. We might still get a chapter because it's a magazine break, and we know we get a chapter early, and then it's like normally a week after that's delayed with the chapter. So this probably, it might be the last chapter of the year, depending on what BCT is able to accomplish. Oh, this was good. This got me looking at so many different things differently. Wow. I don't know, man. Shanks just keeps getting better, bro. I don't know. I get it. If you hate Shanks, you're probably annoyed, but it's just like, dog, it is what it is. So what I got to do to get you on the boards in the live stream with the top 15 devil fruits. Here's the issue with top 15 devil fruits. What I've seen, because we've talked about devil fruits before amongst the guys, typically a lot of people just associate them and combine them with the user. That would be interesting. Top 15 devil fruits. I mean, if you don't do 15, might as well do 30, right? Top 30 devil fruits. Caleb. Yeah, Wally's top one with the jacket. And devil fruits are so situational. It's like as far as strength, utility, versatility, real life scenarios. Rocks with Gura versus rocks with lightning. Which version wins? Lightning. I think if we go that route and we just assign one character with that devil fruit, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, we could do that. That could work. That could work. That could work. The Gura's power is so confusing. And then it's like with One Piece now with projection, with Bonnie's fruit, you could honestly like make up some bullshit and it could be legit. What time is it? 8, 9. I gotta go. All right, y'all. Amazing stream discussion tomorrow. We're gonna talk about the chapter. The top 30 is that's the thing, Janoy. I don't know if they said only. Did they say 13 people can have the contract? Only 13 people have the contract. That's the thing. I'm not sure if it specified the limitations of the contract. Kid Savvy, what did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. What did you say, man? I'm scoping every left arm from now on. We're not going to see those tats, those markings until Oda wants us to see them. He may try to, he may try to slip it in there. Yeah. We don't get to see Loki's fruit before the top 30. Possibly no chapter next week. Well, the top 30 is next Saturday. Top 30 next Saturday. So, I believe. Kid Savvy, what did you say? I didn't see it. Tell me what you said. I'll read it and we get out of here. 8 o'clock. Fuck. Kainu upscale? A Kainu upscale. What if his sword mark? What if his sword mark isn't just a tat? How's fantasy looking? I am in the semifinals. Well, I'm in the semifinals in 3 leagues. I'm in a league that goes to week 18. So I have a bye in that league. I missed one dynasty league by 2 wins because we do the against the median and stuff. So I mean, overall, it's good. Hella injuries, but that's everybody. But overall, out of 6 leagues, we made the playoffs in 5, and no, 7 leagues. We made the playoffs 5 out of 7 leagues, and we got to see how this week goes. I'm the favorite in 3 out of the 4 this week, but I don't like my matchups as much. And I'm going against my boy that I beat in one of the leagues, in the Dynasty League. I'm going against my boy that I beat last year in the championship. And he was a 6 seed, but his team just underperformed throughout the season, but he has it. Right now, his team is better than mine. And I was the 1 seed. So I don't know. I don't know. Eric says Caster the L Master. I think Caster's just be getting triggered by like things niggas be saying. I'm just like, bro. Yeah. You gotta let it go. Fugazi here, Brago. Hoping your family good. I need to grow. Yo, Fugazi, I appreciate you, my G. With the Grove, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be hard pressed to get a Grove episode anytime soon, if not ever again. Being quite honest, I think it could be a conversation with the guys, just talking about some shit. But in another Grove, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't see myself kind of spinning back with that for what that was. It's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a lot of things happening, a lot of things moving and shaking, you know. And I think even with some of the things I'm already doing now, the Grove might be redundant. And even the plans I have, it might be redundant. But, you know, I would never say never. Because I don't think there's anything that absurd that happened where it's like, you know, I would never want to do it again with the guys. But just like as of right now, I don't see it. I don't see it. It would be a lot of things that get fixed and worked out. You know what I mean? So did anything happen? You could say that. You could say that. I have currently 4 or 5 unreleased episodes. I'm probably gonna drop those at some point, but not publicly. They were kind of crazy. But yeah, Queitly bought the mic. Cause it's funny because we was on Dustin's stream. Dustin did like a random stream, just reminiscing with me, Dustin, Roger, Queitly, Steve-O. It was like a lot of the old guys from back then. And Queitly brought out his mic, and it's funny because I thought about a Grove episode where we were about to record, and Queitly had the Blue Yeti, and Queitly was like, "Yo, where do I plug it into my phone?" I'm like, "Nigga, this ain't for no phone, man." Say, Brock, do you think that's Uta talking to Loki since she's canon? She has to fit. Oh, you talking about Mosa? Yeah, Queitly brought the Blue Yeti, had it for his phone. I'm like, nigga, this you need a computer, my guy. But nah, yeah, Dustin was live. Yeah, we had a long stream. I'm not even sure it's still. It should be still up. We streamed for like two, almost 3 hours. We talked about a lot of the old stuff from back in the day. Talked about some community people. It was a great stream. It was a great stream. Yeah, we had a lot of fun on that stream. I can't even lie. Yeah, it's a good watch. It's a good watch. I remember watching the VOD of Chapter 1081. I think it was the most constructive discussion, funny stream we watched. It was 10 hours. Good times, man. I was thinking about it the other day, and like a lot of my friends that used to read One Piece, they don't even read One Piece on a regular basis as much anymore. Which I understand. Like come on, 1,100 chapters in. We started in 2015. So the new Nike collab with One Piece shoes. What are those? I didn't hear about those. Oh, the Devil Fruit shoes. Hold on. They got a Opie Opie no Mi, a Gumu Gumu, a Mera Mera. Where the whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Wait, the Air Max colorways. We don't have the colors yet though. When did they drop in? Oh, fall 2026. Oh, no leaked images yet. It's going to be a Gomu Gomu, Air Max, Mera Mera, and Opi Opi no Mi. That Mera Mera might go crazy. That Mera Mera might go crazy. That Mera Mera might go crazy, bro. What's Dustin's channel? Dustin Reacts. Hold on. This. Shout out to the expert Blaze joining fam. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, man. But Fugazi, I'm gonna drop some Grover episodes for members. I'm gonna drop them. Because if I think about it, if we go back to like to the vault, it's probably 10 unreleased episodes. They even unreleased episodes because of some of the things that we said in the stream or on the video. I was like, that shouldn't be public. And then even like, there's some videos that there's a video that didn't get released just because of how we were talking to each other. I don't think that's ever going to get released. But yeah. We got some. So kid. Been watching for 5 years. It's been hard because I've been anime only. I just caught up. Yo, Kid Savvy. Kid Savvy. I appreciate you. You just got caught up. I think, man, I can just imagine how it feels as a One Piece fan to get caught up, and now you can actively engage with everything that's going on in the community. I wish the community was in a better place, right? Like the community is good, right? I feel like everything is fine. I think the community is just, it's not what it used to be. As far as One Piece, but I think it's just, it's been going on for so long. To how bad is it to not get released? Zesty talk? No, not zesty talk. Crazy talk. But I think it's just changed. It's still in a great place. I think it's still dope having people to talk to about One Piece on a weekly basis. And, I can understand it being difficult to stay engaged if you don't have a community. And we have a great community as far as like One Piece is involved. As far as One Piece in general. So Eric said we heard the stories, it gets ugly. Yeah. Yeah, those ain't getting out. But like I said, I'm thankful, I'm grateful that we have this community every week, and this adds like, bro, One Piece would not hit the same if we didn't have the community. That's just a fact. On a weekly basis to dissect, talk about, just enjoy together. And I think that adds to it genuinely. So shout out to Kid Savvy to being caught up, being able to engage with everything. Now for Kid Savvy, now you completed the first test. Now you got to go read the SBSs, figure out what your favorite questions are, right? Go read the Vivre cards. Go get caught up with those. Then you're gonna go read the watch the episodes of. All right, go read the One Piece novels, right? You got to go read those data books, right? The Deep Blue Sea, the Deep Sea. Nah, you got to go watch the Four Kids dub, right? Understand what Sanji said after he said, what type of moves was Sanji going to show him, right? What type of moves, right? You got to go play Burning Blood, right? And you got to go get to S rank in Burning Blood. These are the things you got to do to be a part of the community. You understand? Then you got to go watch Tyquan 1000 Finest. Then you got to debate them one-on-one. Then you got to go to BDA Discord. And you got to come out of BDA Discord with your opinions intact, right? Unfortunately, you know, I lost one of my homies to BDA Discord. They went in there and they took advantage of him. He came out of there a completely different person. I didn't even realize who he was. So this is a task, all right? Okay? These are things that you have to do. You gotta do these things, and I promise you, once you come out of there, you'll be ready for anything, right? Anything, right? Listen, Matt. Yo, I don't know what they did to my guy, bro. I don't know what they did to my guy. I just remember one day Matt came out that bitch. I was like, what? And then, yo, the crazy part is like, niggas was randomly. I went to Discord. I'm not in Discord a lot. Niggas was enamored. They were ecstatic. They was like, yo, we got your mans. I'm like, what? They said, we got your mans, bro. I was like, what y'all talking about? He came in here, he got bodied. I'm like, nigga, who? I'm like, oh, no. And Matt, I'm like, they said they got you. He's like, man, them niggas ain't getting nobody, bro. I went in there and I held my own. I stood 10 toes. But I do think Mihawk is stronger. Oh! No, Matt, no! Nothing was the same, bro. Nothing was the same. No, he's not, Eric. No, he's not. Is he really? He's back on the Shanks train? There's no way. There's no way. He came to his senses? Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my, yo, at some point, it's funny because somebody I know, they were working on, Master J, he's working on a One Piece community wiki. As far as different people in the community, I think Matt's story might be one of the more interesting ones. Like his feuds, right? His W's. It's one that we gotta. His history about to go crazy. Oh my God, them niggas had this nigga had in a goddamn genjutsu. I didn't know he got out. I gotta talk to my boy. But yeah, y'all, great chapter. Jay and Fiji history. I mean, Jay is gonna have one that's insane. Fiji. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm about to go watch Avatar. When I get back, I'm dropping a review. So, you know, that should be interesting. Nah, bro, if you ask me, just open more to the fact that Shanks is stronger. But yeah. Bro, but I think that's kind of all it is. Right? I think that's literally what it is. For me, that's okay. I thought I didn't set my lineup. But for me, that's what it is. Right? For me, it's like just being open to the fact that Shanks is stronger. That's all it is. Because even if you think Mihawk is stronger, that's cool too. You say I'm going to fall asleep to the Avatar film? Nah, I got some sleep today. I made sure I got sleep today so that I would not fall asleep. So, we good. I'll be so ready to debate because I joined TikTok streams saying the most outlandish versus fights. Savvy, Savvy, listen, that's how you're supposed to feel right now. When I first joined the community 10 years ago, nigga, I was ready to debate anybody. I was jumping in random hangout calls. I didn't even know who was in there. I said this before, but funny enough, it was a hangout call. It was on a Google, what was it? Google something. I forgot what it was. But nah, it's not Google Meets. It used to be called Google something. But either way, it was on one of those things. And I clicked on the call, and in this call, it was Legend Mac and King Recon. And I've never talked, I'd watched them, but I never like talked to them before. Right? So I get in the call and Google Plus, that's what it was, Google Plus. So I click on the link, King Recon and Mac is in there. I'm like, oh shit. Right? I'm like, what the hell? And like, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, yo, what's up? Right? They're like, yo? Right? I'm like, yo, what's up? They're like, you good? I'm like, yeah. I just thought there was a discussion happening. He's like, nah, ain't no discussion happening. I'm like, all right, bet. I was like, all right, y'all be safe. And King Recon was like, all right, be good, man. And I dipped. But I was like, that's when I was joining Fire Angel, Chris, and those boys. They were having their discussions, right? And I was on that. Bro. So, Kid Savvy, that's how you're supposed to feel right now. You should join as many discussions. Now, for me, this many years in, we've talked about so many different things so often. It's a damn they were Hollywood. No. I wouldn't say they were Hollywood, but it's like if me and Matt having a conversation and a random nigga pull up, I'm gonna be like, who is this nigga, bro? I'm like, nah. Like, it wasn't like they were rude. They were just like, who are you, nigga? But yeah, I was hunting. I wanted to talk One Piece. I wanted to debate. I wanted to chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I was eager to just get my opinions out and hear other people's opinions. Right? Speaking of Legend Mac, why is he not prevalent to the community? Because I think Mac, the thing is with Mac has like a bunch of Mac channels. He has SS Mac. It was like he has a Hunter channel. Like Mac got a bunch of different like channels. So I don't think he was like affixed with One Piece. And again, people just kind of fade away over time where they just like lose interest a little bit. And some people don't like playing with other people. I mean playing, like interacting as much. You know what I'm saying? Like one example is Grand Line. Like Liam, he's been a part of it before, but you can tell like he kind of cool where he is. Where it's like, you know, I'm kind of good. O'Hara as well. Like they haven't been really a part of the Reverie in like a while. Which is, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's like their prerogative, but they kind of okay but they've been in Reveries before. And that's the thing where it's like, all right, we pulled up once, twice, 3 times. I'm cool. I got what I got out of it. I think I'm kind of cool with those going forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's kind of just doing their thing. Ragnar's taking a lot of inspiration from Thor's hammer, moving towards his owner. Is Loki the only one who can lift it? Is Skopper Gabad? Possibly. I mean, this could lend to the theory of Usopp being able to lift the hammer at some point. But I don't know. Nah. It's no beef. There's no beef. I don't know of any beef within the community. The only beef I can think of is probably Melon-T and Morge. I'm kidding. There's no beef, man. It's no beef. It's really no beef. There are people that I don't get along with because of stuff that's happened, but I don't got beef with them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no beef for real. There's no beef. Like there are people that clearly don't like each other, that don't interact. Yeah, pink hair. Because that just happened on the last Reverie where they didn't agree, and it was like a little tense moment, you know, a little tense moment where they kind of. I wasn't in there at the time. I ain't gonna lie. When I watched it back, I was like, damn, they did Morge dirty. And I didn't really like how a lot of niggas that was in there wasn't rocking with Morge. I'm like, yeah, but you know, I get it. It wasn't even that deep. It's just, you know, just a little tense moment. But nah, it's no beef for real. I know of some people that don't like each other, genuinely don't like each other, where it's like they rather just not be around each other. But it's not beef. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta go. Like the stream, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow, Lord willing, with a discussion and, of course, a bunch more stuff happening this week. Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys. Go watch Fire and Ash. Not sponsored yet. But we'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace out.